Hello, my dear students, and welcome back to this MCQ session of Standard 700. Standards on Auditing 700. Yes, this is the standard on which we are focusing on right now because this is considered as one of the most important standard in our CA Inter syllabus. Okay. Yes. So come on, let's go ahead. In the previous session, we have already solved 14 MCQs. Today, we'll also solve 14 MCQs so that we can cover all the MCQs which are covered in this particular book. And if you need a copy of this book or PDF of it, you can join the Telegram channel, the link of which has been provided to you in the description box. In case of any difficulty, please feel free to put a comment so that your problems and grievances could be addressed nicely. Okay, yes, let's begin and let's move ahead with this journey of MCQs of SA 700. Yes, let's go to question number 631. The auditor's report shall be addressed. A. Based on circumstances of audit engagement. B. Requirement as per Companies Act 2013. Come on, tell me, my dear friends. Yes, we have seen that audit is what? Examination of financial information of any entity. Again, I repeat, it is any entity, not just limited to companies. So, and Companies Act is applicable only to companies. So, definitely B cannot be a part of the answer. Okay, yes, just give me a minute. I will just, yes. So, B cannot be the part of the answer. If B is not the part of the answer, C also cannot be the answer. Okay, and A says, based on circumstances of audit engagement. Absolutely, yes, it is to the point, bullseye. Yes, it is dependent on the audit engagement as to what kind of report would be given. Okay, yes, my dear friends. So the perfect answer here should be alternative A, based on circumstances of audit engagement. Let's move ahead further to the next MCQ. Normally, the auditor's report is addressed to A, the persons for whom such report is prepared. Yes, my dear friends, the persons for whom such report is prepared. B, shareholders only. C, board of directors, and D, cannot say. Yes, so here again the perfect answer is what, my dear friends? The perfect answer is A, the persons for whom such report is prepared as per engagement terms. Okay, let's quickly move ahead to the next easy breezy MCQ on this particular standard. The first section of auditor's report shall include. Come on, tell me, the first section. Yes, my dear friends, the first section. Yes, if you remember the auditor's report, it is title, addressee, and then the first section that focuses on is what? Auditor's opinion. It focuses on what, my dear friends? It focuses on the auditor's opinion. Then after auditor's opinion, you have basis for opinion, then material uncertainties related to going concern, then you have key audit matters, then you have management responsibilities, then you have auditor's responsibilities split into 3 paras. Right? Okay. Yes. So this is all, these are the constituents of what? Report on audit of financial statements. If there is, you need to report on other legal and regulatory requirements, then after that is report on other legal and regulatory requirements. And then comes place, time and signature. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is all about auditor's report. So here the answer is what, my dear friends? Auditor's opinion. Let's move ahead further. Auditor's opinion in this report shall be followed by auditor's opinion in his report. Just 1 minute, my dear friends. Just let me get it right. Okay. Okay, just a minute. Yes, auditor's opinion in his report shall be followed by dash paragraph as per SA 700. So after auditor's opinion is what, my dear friends? Right now we just discussed the entire format of auditor's report. Yes, so after auditor's opinion comes the basis of opinion para. The basis for what? The reasons of giving this particular opinion is given in the basis for opinion para. Okay, yes, let's quickly move ahead to the next MCQ. In the auditor's report as per SA 700, the details like the identity of the entity whose accounts are audited, period for which financial statements are audited, titles of each statement of financial statement, etc. are specified in. So here they are speaking about what? They are speaking of the name of the entity, the period, the time period, the kinds of financial statements as per applicable financial reporting framework. And if you remember, opinion para is split into 2 parts, para 1 and para 2. Para 1 speaks about what is the name of the entity you are going to audit, what are you going to perform in the financial statements? Audit. Then financial statements, what would be the constituents of financial statements, what time period, what period, date and period is covered in this particular audit. The entire thing is given in the para 1 of opinion para, right? Yes, so opinion paragraph. This is what it is, a part of opinion paragraph, my dear friends. Further, question 636. While expressing an unmodified opinion on the financial statements prepared in accordance with the fair presentation framework. So here there are two things. Number one, unmodified opinion, that is, it's a clean report, and it is a fair presentation framework. Fair presentation framework focuses on truth and fairness of the financial statements, whereas compliance framework focuses on financial statements being prepared as per applicable financial reporting framework. Okay, yes, so fair presentation framework, the appropriate language of the opinion expressed can be. Okay, so here they are asking us that if in case of an unmodified opinion there is a fair presentation framework, what kind of wordings would be used? Okay, A. In our opinion and to the best of our knowledge and information, the aforesaid financial statements are free from fraud, errors or misstatements. Okay, now free from misstatements is nothing but, yes, come on, presenting a true and fair view. Doesn't seem to be more technical. Let's move ahead to the next option. In our opinion and to the best of our knowledge and information, the aforesaid financial statements are showing true and fair view. Yes. Option C. In our opinion and to the best of our knowledge and information, the aforesaid financial statements present fairly. Yes, again, present fairly in accordance with applicable financial reporting framework. So here option B also focuses on truth and fairness of financial statements, and C also says present fairly. Present fairly means giving a true and fair picture. So here what should be the right option, my dear friends? Yes, D is the right option. Both B and C can be used. Okay? Yes, come on, let's quickly go ahead to the next question. The basis for opinion paragraph in auditor's report. The basis for opinion paragraph in audit report, that it states what? States that the audit was conducted in accordance with essays. Okay. Refers to the section of audit report specifying auditor's responsibility, states auditor's independence, fulfillment of its ethical responsibilities. Very interesting question. Now, opinion para is split into two parts, we have seen. Then after that is basis for opinion paragraph. Under basis for opinion paragraph, the first thing that is mentioned is audit is conducted as per essays. So here option A stands. Okay, no problem. Further, we need to mention, what do we need to mention? Come on, my dear friends, that here standards have bestowed upon auditors certain responsibilities. These responsibilities have been spoken to in another separate section. So here B also. Okay, no problem. Then we have seen that auditor is independent of the entity. He has fulfilled all the ethical responsibilities. All the requirements have been complied with. Code of ethics have been complied with. Right? Yes, yes. And then auditor has obtained what? Sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. Right? Audit procedures have been performed. Right? Yes or no? Yes. So all of these points are then covered under basis for opinion paragraph. So A, B, C, all the 3 points are covered. So here, what should be the right answer, my dear friends? Yes, D should be the right answer. Right alternative, all of the above. Let's quickly move ahead further. In addition to auditor's opinion, the auditor shall communicate key audit matters in his audit report. This is applicable in case of audit of general purpose financial statements of listed entities, audit of unlisted entities, audit of special purpose financial statements. Come on, my dear friends, come on. It's time that you give me the answer. So here they are focusing on SA 700 as well as SA 701. This is what is actually going to happen in the exams. Okay. So if you remember, we have also studied SA 701, which speaks about key audit matters, and key audit matters speaks of what, my dear friends? That SA 701 reporting on key audit matters is applicable in case of listed entities. So here what should be the answer? A should be the correct answer, my dear friends. Okay. Yes, let's quickly go ahead further. Yes. Okay. Yes. Question number 639. SA 700 requires use of specific headings which are intended to assist in making auditor's report more recognizable. Correct. Like we have title, we have addressee, we have opinion para, basis for opinion para. Which of the following is not that specific heading? Okay, so we have to focus on this negation, my dear friends. Okay, no problem. So key audit matters. Is it a heading there? Yes. Then opinion, yes. Basis of opinion, yes. But name of the company, do you have any para heading under the heading name of the company? No, absolutely not. So this D is the correct option. Let's quickly move ahead further to the question 640. The auditor's report shall include section with a heading Responsibilities of Management or the Financial Statements. In this section, the auditor shall use. Yes. So here they are speaking about which paragraph? Management responsibilities. The term that refers specifically to the management, to those charged with governance, the term that is appropriate, come on my dear friends, very, very, very interesting, the term that is appropriate in context of the legal framework which is applicable to the entity, right? Now, as we have seen that as an auditor, we need to audit financial information of any entity. It can be a sole proprietorship, partnership, HUF, like then we have partnership firms and LLPs, companies, right? Then Section 8 companies, right? So there are different types of frameworks. Now, depending on the kind of framework which is applicable to the organization, then there would be reporting authorities. Yes or no? So it is not necessary that every firm may have management or those charged with governance, right? So the most appropriate answer here is the term that is appropriate in the context of the legal framework applicable to the entity. No problem. Let's move ahead further to question 641. The responsibilities of management for the financial statement paragraph of the auditor's report describes the management's responsibilities for preparing the financial statements in accordance with the applicable financial reporting framework, internal control as management determines, okay, and to enable the preparation of financial statements that are free from material misstatement whether due to fraud or error. So come on, tell me my dear friends, preparation of financial statements, installation of internal control is the responsibility of management? Yes. Do we have to mention this as an auditor in the management responsibilities paragraph? Yes. So A stands. Further, let's read the option B. Assessing the entity's ability to continue as a going concern and whether the use of going concern basis of accounting is appropriate. Absolutely yes, here going concern is to be adopted or not is again a decision of management. So A and B both, right? So here the most apt answer should be what, my dear friends? It would be alternative C. Okay, yes, let's quickly go ahead further. 642. The responsibilities of management for the financial statement paragraph of the auditor's report identifies only those who fulfill the responsibilities related to financial reporting process. Comment. Yes. So here, what does this point specifically speak about? It says that the responsibilities of management paragraph, which is there in the financial statements, in the auditor's report, identifies only those who fulfill the responsibilities related to financial reporting process. We have seen that yes, management as a whole, here we are speaking about internal control as a whole. Yes, we are not just speaking about internal financial controls, right? When we say internal control as a whole, that means we are concerned with ins and outs right from bottom level to the top level of the management, right? Here, so does SA 700 speak specifically anything about this? No. Rather, it is focusing on internal control, right? So if you have to choose the answers here, true? No, it is not true. False. It also identifies people responsible for overseeing the financial reporting process. The most important and the most apt example here is TCWG. Right? Those charged with governance are here monitoring the entire processes. Are they responsible also? Yes. So here the most apt answer should be B, my dear friends. Okay. Yes. Let's move ahead to the second last question for the day. The financial statements of ITL Limited were prepared in accordance with a fair presentation framework. So here it's a fair presentation framework. In the audit report of ITL Limited as per SA 700, the description of responsibilities of management shall refer to preparation and fair presentation of financial statements, preparation of financial statements that give a true and fair view, either of the above and none of the above. Come on, my dear friends. Yes. What would you choose as the answer here? Focus. First of all, it is limited. That means it is a company, right? Now, when it is a company, come on. Yes, when it is a company, what is said? Preparation and fair presentation of financial statements. Is it necessary? Absolutely yes. Then, to check whether it gives a true and fair view. Is it necessary? Yes. So, here the answer should be C. Okay? Yes. Now, let's go ahead to the last question for the day. The auditor's responsibilities for the audit of financial statements para in the auditor's report shall state about the following objectives of the auditor. Number 1. To obtain a reasonable assurance as to whether the financial statements as a whole are free from material misstatements whether due to fraud or error? Yes. To issue an auditor's report that includes the auditor's opinion. So here both are what? Auditor's responsibilities. Correct? Okay. Yes. So this is all about session on MCQs for SA 700. Okay, yes, so tomorrow we will be having one more session wherein we will finish this complete standard and we will move ahead to the next standard. So if you want to know about all such interesting MCQs that we are solving, do not forget to press the bell icon, and subscribing the channel would only give you more and more inputs on this particular subject. Okay, till then, take care, bye bye, see you tomorrow, same time, same place, with same level of energy. Bye bye and take care, my dear friends.